Hello everyone, and welcome to Ease 10 Nordics. I'm Sophie Bobby, and let's get straight into this playthrough. So this is the first Ease game I've ever played, so it's like a new experience for me, although I do have a story time to give you before we start the episode off. Kinda sad story. Not like so sad, but frustrating. You see, I actually recorded the first part of this playthrough a couple days ago, but my microphone wasn't connected, so you can't hear my commentary at all, which makes it kind of like pointless if this is a commentary video. You know, I'm watching and playing and making comments, but if you can't hear them, there's no point in watching, I feel like, unless you just want to watch for the game, which is understandable. But I felt like it would be disappointing to just leave that on my channel, so I'm re-recording it. The first version of this episode that I made was my first time playing on Switch 2, so this will be my second time playing on Switch 2 on the channel, although it's technically the first, because I'm going to delete that episode. But let's get straight into it. I already know what's going to happen for this episode, so nothing will be new for me, but in following episodes, everything will be new. I'll just play up to what I played up to last time I recorded this, which was 2 days ago, I believe. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. New game. We're just going to start completely over. We're going to go with normal difficulty, a balanced difficulty with a moderate level of action. Ideal for those who wish to fully enjoy the story. Let's do it. Playing all over again. Which I don't really mind because I enjoyed it the first time, but let's get into it.
At the moment of birth, each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down. But with age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather.
Deep, man.
In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is...
Which is?
We can return to those days, whenever we so choose.
That's kind of a positive message. At all. For context, Adol, I believe, is the main character of every Ys game. I'm pretty sure each game is a different part of his life. Don't quote me on that, though. I don't know the lore that well. But that's what I think is the case. Birdies! Cute! I don't remember that. Passenger liner Adamus.
Is this weather perfect or what?
It really is.
The brisk ocean breeze, the wide open sea. Smells like a new journey on our horizon. I gotta say, I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adel.
Oh.
Being stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to me.
It's us. Okay, I'm glad I asked you to come, or don't you feel at least a little sad? I'm glad I asked you to come.
I'm glad I asked you to come.
Same. This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you.
Aww.
I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Cute.
Adel! Yogi!
Hey.
So this is where you two were.
Hello.
My, I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves.
Surprise, boats.
What manner of sorcery is this?
I guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys.
So is Ys a continent?
Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Selcetin flower.
Selcetin flower.
Selcetin flower. That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go could put even Adel to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay?
Oh.
At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, Frankly speaking, that scenario's all but guaranteed.
Oh, okay.
Well, we won't be arriving in Salsetta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
Yeah. Okay. Looks like we get to walk around now. Alright, so we can talk to all these people, but... I mean, you looking to strike it rich in Salsetta too? 3 cheers for the gold rush. Okay, dude. So, we can talk to them, but... What's back here? Is that a kid? No, it's just a guy kneeling. Okay, so... we have to talk to this guy, Captain LaSalle. This man seems to be the ship's captain. Now might be a good chance to strike up a conversation. Talk to the captain.
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope?
As a matter of fact, yes.
You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age.
Well, thank you. I guess you could say that.
So my hunch was correct.
Oh, also, my microphone, on normal occasion, just thinking about this right now, is pretty low, so I am getting a new one, so hopefully I'll be able to have a louder microphone moving forward. Just in case this one's still low. I know sometimes the volume of the game is just louder than me. There's nothing I can do about that with this microphone. It's at max volume. Anyways.
This may be no surprise to you then, but we have some extraordinary sights coming up shortly.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, what's that over there?
What?
Mountains? No, wait. I think those are islands.
Attention all passengers. I am your captain, Victor LaSalle.
LaSalle.
Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today.
You are very welcome, sir.
If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago.
Sprawling archipelago, huh? Don't want to give any spoilers for the plot of this episode, but things are about to take a turn, folks.
This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Salsetta.
Okay.
So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands.
Is beauteous a word? I guess so. I've never really heard it before. Spoken at least. Oh, that's the guy from
Understood.
before.
Let's make haste.
Wasn't he up with the captain? The guy who I thought was a kid? Oh, I never noticed that.
My word, what a magnificent sight.
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure doesn't disappoint. That reminds me, Adel.
Yes?
You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? There any chance this might be... Whoa! Little close for comfort, don't you think?
Yeah.
How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this?
Oh, Doggy.
Hey, Adel.
Here we go.
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom.
Interesting.
Now, shout forth the name of our god!
Ha! I remember. Can't believe I remembered that. Hey.
It can't be! Pirates!
Oh boy, here we go.
So he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Oh, LaSalle. What was he thinking?
Stay behind us, Doc!
Right. Thank you.
Oh, here we go.
Oh? You another one of them mercs? Bit on the puny side, ain't he?
Hey, hey.
Sure you know which way to hold that thing, little fella?
Wow, how rude.
What a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our time.
Why are you attacking the ship?
Why else do you think? Everybody's gotta make a living one way or another. Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
Yes, let's make this quick, bud. Okay, here we go. Press A to perform a normal attack. Press R, whatever you call that button, to lock on enemies, making attacks easier to land. Okay. Ow!
No way.
Whew. Ouch.
No way.
Whew.
Damn it all. Rotten punk. You're in for it now.
Hey, hey. Chill.
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really?
Oh, God.
Fine then. I'll take care of him myself.
Here we go. Okay, hold ZR to guard. Guarding against enemy attacks will prevent most damage. Press L to perform a swift movement and evade enemy
Done
attacks.
saying your prayers?
Ouch.
How's that?
Whew.
You're pretty skilled.
Okay, I'm learning. She did a series of 3 attacks. I never noticed that last time.
Whoa! Here it comes.
Oh, God.
Whole lot of fuss for one small fry.
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid.
Hey, hey. Chill.
Princess. I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
He's right.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
Mysterious. Ha ha. I would have beat her, I'm sure.
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Ooh.
Hold on a moment! This is the last time, I swear! Whatever you do, just let me live!
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Ooh.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates.
Yep.
They're the Balta Sea Force.
Man. Well, he's gone. Goodbye, Victor. I don't know, he didn't seem like a great guy, though, so I guess it's not, like... Well, we didn't know much about him, to be fair. Pirates, huh? Falcom presents. How do you pronounce Falcom? Is it Falcom or Falcom? You know, I don't even know. Here we go! Ship sailing. Now I did hear Ease 10. I did hear you can pilot a ship in this game. Which would be fun. We made it! Nordics. East 10 Nordics. You know, as an entry point to the series, this one seems pretty cool. Very intuitive, easy to learn. It's interesting that they're showing all these characters. When I first watched this cutscene, I was like, are they going to be important in the main storyline? And now knowing what I know from having played like an hour and a half almost, I kind of know why these characters are important now. Like why they're showcasing them here. Interesting. I wonder if this is what replaying a game looks like. I've never really started a game all the way over from the beginning. No, well, that's not true. I have, but rarely. Who's that guy? I don't remember him. Doggy! And Dr. Flare. Precious. I mean, Adel's cute though. I like his hair color. It's really vibrant. Kind of sick. Alright. Ease 10 Nordics. Woo woo. Good intro. I liked it. Rasveri Inn. Huh. Chapter 1 Karnak. Nice. I like this inn music.
I'm stuffed.
The music is nice.
Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the ocean.
Yum.
The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
Now I want sushi.
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamas was cruising through these waters illegally?
Yeah.
Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea Force. To their credit, they did let Adel loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
That's a good point.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates...
Then they're pirates?
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans. There she is.
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents.
What?
None of it is beneath a Norman.
Oh god.
And the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman imperial control.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force. The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now.
Wow.
Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
Ooh.
Won't argue with that.
Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy.
Those
Yeah.
pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll.
Why should any of us have to play along with their made-up...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak, of all places?
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be the case in any town, though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships.
I'd say it's got a lot going for it.
It does have its charms, yes. The bevy of islands we saw from the ship, for instance, were absolutely breathtaking.
Right.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they? Mm-hmm. Our little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe?
Yeah, kinda.
I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectations, but... let's see... Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have just the one.
Really now? Do share.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne.
Sea King's Throne, okay.
The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf. Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes granted.
I'm jealous.
Oh, that's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adel? This do anything for you?
We can't not look into it.
That's the spirit. We got plenty of time to kill, so what the hey?
What the hey? I forgot he says that. What the hey? Does anyone say that?
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about. Heck, back when I was their age,
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems.
Oh my god.
Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? Me? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
Really?
Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl.
Renee?
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop. And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
Oh my god.
How sweet!
I think you've had quite enough for one day.
I agree.
Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners. The three of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know.
Will do. You gave me all I could need already. That feels kind of creepy. Creepy. Thanks for the hospitality.
Of course! Always happy to be of service. Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind as long as you need.
Thanks. That's cute.
Such a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lilia back home.
Lilia.
By the way, Adel, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Salsetta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit.
Okay.
Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
Yeah.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome addition.
Yeah.
And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great. Thanks for the tip.
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Yeah.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Dogi is in every game too, along with Adol. I don't know about Dr. Flair, I've never heard of him, but I'm pretty sure the other two are in every game. I think. I really don't know this for certain. All I've done is watched a few reviews of the series and tried not to get any spoilers. Okay. Opening the main menu allows you to view stats, save, and more. Nice. Let's save. I have... Oops. So you can see my previous save when I played a couple days ago. Yeah, I got to level 5. Man. 1 hour, 20 minutes. Let's overwrite it. We're not going to use that save. Okay. So the blue, like, circle over people's heads means you can talk to them. So let's talk to Rosalind. Are you going out today? The weather's just perfect for a stroll. Yeah, I was planning on taking a look around town. Great. Karnak's not that big a town, but there's plenty to see. It's been a thriving trade hub for a long time now, so we often get peddlers and foreign ships stopping by. Who knows? They might have some interesting stories to share with you. So, you're in your teens too, right? Adult's a teen? Hee. Well, that's happy news. We don't get a lot of travelers my age around here. Oh god, I thought he was an adult. That's really awkward. I hope we can get to know each other during your stay here in Karnak. He's a teen? Okay. That's really awkward because I said he was attractive. Nope. I take it back. Actually, that could mean he's 19, but still, makes me uncomfortable.
Alright, you two. This is where we split up for now.
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local clinic.
Okay.
I may just take a look around town as well, seeing as we're extending our stay.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then.
Okay.
Adel, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Me.
Voice.
Seek me.
What is that?
Adel? You good?
I heard a strange voice.
A voice? I didn't hear anything. Sure it wasn't just your imagination?
There's no shortage of noises out here. Perhaps you mistook one for somebody speaking to you.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out.
Alright.
You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh, Adel? Catch you both later then.
Bye. Okay. Hey, we can dash now. Okay. So, you can look at the map. If you go here and you go here, you can actually see the town map. And it only shows you places that you've already walked to. And so, I kind of want to fill out the map just by wandering around a bit. But we'll get to the story in a sec. I just want to, like, fill out the map. I can't help it. It's like one of those completionist type things. Like, I like to, like, do as much as I possibly can.
We can't go through here.
There's no need to go on the highway right now. Okay. I'm not a game completionist. I don't do 100% of game. I don't 100% games. Because that would take me so many hours. But I do like doing as much as I can do, like, of extra stuff when it's convenient and when I get the chance. Where's the inn again? Is it right here? What's it called? Rusveri? Okay, what's up here? Oh, you're a traveler? Ooh, a little back area? What's this? A bunch of people. Whoa, what are they talking about? Too bad you can't eavesdrop on people's conversations. I mean, you can talk to them. Hello, kids. Ha ha ha! I'm gonna be the next one to sit on a throne. Just you wait. I guess you can kind of eavesdrop. Okay. Well, let's go do the main storyline. Okay. So over here...
I've got to say, the quality of these Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich flavors, firm to the touch. It is simply unparalleled. Rome and Hispani may be at odds right now, but I believe our transaction today has proved mutually beneficial.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves all the credit for making this deal happen.
Oh.
That attire? Is he...
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman.
A Norman.
However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
That's good to know. They say Normans are first-class mariners. No doubt their expertise slots in perfectly with mercantile work.
Interesting.
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this during wartime. They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel these waters safely.
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well.
Ooh.
I very much look forward to your continued patronage.
You and me both, pal. And let's not forget to keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop, too.
On a separate note, Romes, the militia recently informed me that an incident has blocked the highway out of town.
Oh, okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation to attend in that direction?
Well, well, word gets around fast. It's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, I've already asked the militia for an update on the situation.
Huh.
Shouldn't be long before they report back.
Okay. Dog. Hi, doggo. There's the clinic. What's up here? Oh, just a gate. Cat. Meow. We can't talk to you. Sad. What's over here? Actually, I don't think I ever explored over here. This is another place we can't go to yet? Yeah.
We can't go through here.
Okay. That's what I thought. What does it say for the map for completion? Land discovery rate 0%. Why does it say that? Didn't we... Oh well. I feel like we've explored a lot of this town now. Who knows, honestly. Okay. Karnak Port District, Karnak Harbor.
You there, with the red hair.
Yes?
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Who?
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Aww.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are? Wreaking havoc left, right, and center.
I just realized my computer isn't plugged in, so I need to plug it in really fast so it doesn't die on us. Hold that thought. Okay. It's charging. We're good. Whew. That scared me. I was worried my computer was going to die in the middle of recording. That would have been a disaster. Is it charging? Hold on, let me check. Yep. Okay, we're good. Whew.
They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf, and plunder anyone who flouts it.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention. But when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle.
Oh. Why doesn't anyone fight back?
Because ships that do pay the toll get escorted to safety by the Balta Sea Force themselves.
I see. That makes sense.
In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye. When all is said and done, as long as we live here, those brigands' word is law.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now, so we can only assume this is for the best. Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down every once in a while.
Seems there's a lot of tension between the people living here and the Balta Sea Force.
I pity the man. Having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands has him between a rock and a hard place.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job. Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
Okay. Deal, deal. Oh yeah, the funny thing about jumping in this game, look how high you jump. Like, that's so unrealistic, but I find it so entertaining. Like, I could never jump that high. I don't even jump like 1/10 of that height. Is there anything? Nope, we can't go over there. Okay. Hey, doggy. Phew, this is some pretty heavy lifting. Hey, Adel, find yourself a job yet? I'll enjoy the unemployed life for a bit. I know being cooped up in one place and working all day would be torture for a guy like you. But we can't travel anywhere without money, so could you try taking this seriously? Okay, Dogi, I get it. Have to say though, getting caught up in a pirate raid right after we set off is some real rotten luck. Which reminds me, didn't you say you washed up in Asteria after a shipwreck? Actually, don't tell me. It'll just make me nervous about the rest of our trip. Oh man, I like Dogi. So many people here. Can we jump in the water? No. Aww. Nope, can't run in the water. Okay. Alright, we have to go up there. Let's check out the beach real quick. Is there anything over here? I don't think there's anything over here. What's this? Oh. Okay. So there's nothing here. Wait, there's an entrance over here.
We can't go through here.
This must be a boathouse. It seems to be locked. Okay. So there's the main objective. Let's go over there. This is a cute little town. I do like the graphics of this game. I think it looks really nice. Karnak Local Militia Headquarters. There's a flyer posted on the bulletin board. Calling all youths. A career in the Karnak Militia awaits you. Rates start at 600 gold per day, dependent on experience. Not a very generous salary. Now what?
Oh, you got a job for us?
Huh?
Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia, right?
Ding ding ding.
Never seen you around before, but I think we're about the same age. The name's Gren. How about you?
Gren. Adel introduced himself.
Adel, huh? Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist. We could really use a guy like you.
Oh.
Wait, what's with the long face?
About the pay.
Ugh. Is that a deal breaker? It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth. But the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from being overfunded. When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks, how high? It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears.
Sounds like nobody likes the mayor. I think I'll join up anyway.
You mean it? I knew I liked you for a reason. The only problem is, our commander and the others are out at the moment. They should be here tomorrow, though, so feel free to swing by again around noon. Call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling you and I are gonna be fast friends.
Oh.
Calling all youths! A career in the Karnak militia awaits you!
Oh, Gren.
Seek me. This way.
Mysterious voice. Wonder what that could be. Oh, okay.
Seek me.
Adel's like, huh?
Right here. Find me.
There it is. The conch shell. Hey, Leela shell. A mysterious shell adorned with distinctive decorations. It's a white conch adorned with ornate patterns. Nothing else about it seems to be particularly unusual, however. Oh, here we go. let's level up. The wolf from just now lies still, defeated. It attacked out of nowhere, so it had to be taken down. But what was it doing wandering in town to begin with? Oh boy. And it's healing. Unbelievable as it is, the wolf's wounds seem to be closing up in no time flat.
Swordsman, can you hear me?
I sure can. A girl's voice emanates from the shell picked up earlier.
They stole you mana. Enough power. Defeat.
Whoa, that's cool. You can now use skills. Hold R and press A, B, X, or Y to perform skills that cost SP. Consumed skill points will recover over time. Okay. Select Y from the main menu to assign your preferred skills to the 4 allotted buttons. Okay. Skill. We'll put this one under A, so R plus A. Okay. Oh god. Oh, god. Nice. Whew. Who are you?
I'm sorry. I don't... any details. My name... Leela.
Leela.
Who... are you?
Adel spoke his name aloud.
Adel. Search... island. Come... find... help.
What island? Where?
Ingle.
Ingle? What does Ingle mean? Leela's voice cut out completely. Adel attempted to call her through the shell several times after, but received no response. With the sun beginning to set, he decided to return to the inn and confer with Dogi and Dr. Flare. Okay. It is odd playing this 2 days after I first played it.
So the shell spoke to you. How very curious.
Yep.
As for this mana you mentioned, can we assume it's some form of magic?
It's too early to know.
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little while ago. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the docks, but none of them mentioned anything close to that.
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we speak.
The Balta Sea Force, Mana, an undead wolf, and a girl named Leela.
Quite a lot to deal with, huh, Dogi?
Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier, either. It's just mystery after mystery around here. You know what that means.
Yep, our newest adventure begins.
Here I always thought adventure was something you had to seek out. But whenever you're around, Adel, it seems to find us instead. Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This Gulf's got more islands than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in need of a ship.
Yeah.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke around for some intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary physician.
Yay!
I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adel.
Sounds good to me. Woot woot. Phew. Well, it sounds like we're all getting jobs. First thing we do to a new town, get money. Makes sense, but very, very practical, I guess you could say. Huh. Wait, is that 2 moons? Why were there 2 moons? What? That's interesting. Hey, these loading times are pretty fast. Karnak Day 2. After breakfast, Dogi and Dr. Flare headed out for their respective workplaces. In the meantime, Adel decided to wander the village some more until it was time to meet up with the local militia. Okay. Let's go. Oh, Adel! Hey, Rosalind. Going out for a bit? I'm glad I caught you. Our front desk received a letter with your name on it. When did it arrive? It wasn't here last night, so it must have been delivered this morning. Kind of odd timing, don't you think? The sealed letter is addressed to Adel Kristen. I wonder who sent it. Adel tore the seal open. I'll be waiting at the town beach. That's all they wrote? There's no sender listed either. You don't suppose it's just a prank? Whatever it is, it's suspicious. My feelings exactly. You're better off ignoring it altogether. Oh right, if you'll excuse me, I have an errand that needs doing. Our tables could use fresh decorations, so I'm off to pick some flowers outside of town. Thanks for playing postmaster. Oh no, it was nothing really. You take care too, Adel. Bye, Rosalind. There's still a short while before it's time to meet with the commander of the local militia. Now might be a good chance to head for the beach like the letter instructed. Yeah, let's do it. I wonder who will be there. Right. Back down to the beach we go. Okay. We're back, beach. We're here again. Hello, nope, no spoilers. I almost gave you her name. Are you my mystery pen pal?
Didn't think you'd show up alone.
Oh.
There's something I need to double check.
Oh god.
You're probably full of questions, but I'm in no mood to explain.
Okay.
Just think of this as us picking up where we left off yesterday.
Sure, lady. Is that Mana?
So you do know of it.
Okay, enemies will perform a power attack after emitting a red warning aura. Note that power attacks cannot be defended against through regular guarding or evasion. Okay.
I won't hold back this time. How about this?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Whew. Whew.
Power of mana. How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much.
Adel laid everything that had happened out for the raid captainess as plainly as he could.
Leela? Never heard of her. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power.
Formless power?
Imbued in a sword, it brings forth victory. Imbued in a vessel, it grants safe passage. Only those chosen by the All-Father Har are able to wield it. Out of the Sea Force, that list starts and ends with me and my old man.
Well, how did you obtain it?
And just why should I tell a louse like you?
Oh god. Here we
Blood
go.
and thunder. Grieger.
Grieger? What's a Grieger?
You fought one just yesterday, didn't you? Put a Grieger down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again and again, wounds fully healed. Mana is the only thing that can slay him for good.
Okay.
Well, aren't we popular?
5 of them. At that moment, Adel and the girl felt a strange sensation. Oh, it was as though they knew exactly how the other was planning to act. Their intentions flowed effortlessly between them, conveying their every move without a word.
What was that just now?
Okay. And hold ZR to enter duo mode, during which you can press A to perform joint attacks. Not attacking while in duo mode will place you in the duo guard stance, letting you automatically defend against enemy attacks. Oh god. Whew, that was effective.
What in hell did you just do to us?
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
At least now I have a good grasp on what I was sent to investigate. We're finished here. So long.
Which one? I still got questions.
And what would I gain by answering them? I'm a Norman. A pirate. One false move, and you might be my next kill.
Got it.
Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia Gulf.
Okay, lady, chill.
Son of a...
Surprise!
Handcuffs? Made of mana? You! What did you pull this time?
That wasn't me either.
Guess not. This mana doesn't seem to be coming from either of us. It's stuck tight! Hey, quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can count.
Ha ha ha.
Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Got that?
Hey, calm down. Adel and the girl then attempted to use their mana abilities to free themselves. Ultimately, however, the mysterious shackles refused to come off, leaving them at a loss on what to do next. They're stuck, man. They're stuck together.
No luck. Might well be a curse of some kind. I hate to say it, but my old man's probably the only person we can turn to at this point.
Where's your dad right now?
Couldn't even begin to guess.
God.
What a mess. They call you Adel, right?
Yeah.
We'll have to stick together for a while. Unless you fancy me lopping you off at the wrist.
Nope. Not much of a choice, is it?
Watch it. If anyone should be complaining, it's me. My name's Karja.
Karja.
Karja Balta. Daughter of Grimson Balta, Jarl of the Balta Sea Force.
Alright. Yeah, I figured that was the case.
Already put two and two together, eh?
It's not surprising that you're the daughter of the Jarl.
Well, no time to waste. I'm off to report in at the Balta Sea Force's command post. It's over by the harbor, so don't fall behind.
Deal. If you insist, Karja. Karja has joined the party. Woo!
Hey, don't stray too far. You've taken enough tumbles for my liking.
Wonder if Gunnar knows anything about this. Ugh.
Merciful heavens! Look, it's the pirate princess. Please forgive us. I don't know where her manners are. Is Pirate Princess your nickname? Seems like it. What happened on the Adamas was nothing compared to what Karnak saw about a year ago. At the time, we wound up executing several rival pirates right in front of the townsfolk. They acted like this towards me ever since. But enough of that. Let's hurry over to the command post. My chaperone will get on my case if we're late, and I'd rather not deal with this any longer than I have to. Okay. Whatever you say, Karja. Alright.
Hey, Princess. Back already?
Who's your +1?
Is Gunnar in? I have a report to make.
Gunnar.
Yeah, I'll go get him for you.
Not every day you see the princess bring in someone from the straight and narrow. You her little boy toy now, or what?
Dude, really? Really? Not a chance.
Should've figured. She'd never go for a shrimp like you.
Wow.
Wait a sec. Wasn't that swordsman she threw down with on the Adamas also?
Hey, what are you whispering to him about?
Just making small talk.
Uh-huh.
I swear.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Gunnar.
Gunnar, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
Oh? Who might this boy be?
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look into.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. He was a passenger on the Adamas.
Yep. Karja relayed everything that occurred on the beach to Gunnar.
I see. So we have here not only a mana wielder, but a pair of mystical shackles.
Yep.
What's more, the latter has rendered you unable to separate from the former.
That better not be a smirk I see.
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least.
He's smiling.
It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the final call here. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea on an expedition. We do not expect him back until tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow? And just what am I supposed to do until then?
With all due respect, Princess, I must ask that you spend the remainder of your day here in Karnak.
What? But why?
It wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying us, for one thing. This may even be to your benefit from a certain perspective.
Interesting.
What better chance to familiarize yourself with how those under our rule live and think?
Honestly, that's really smart.
I believe you're at an age now where such matters ought to be considered.
Fair.
Not to mention, it is possible for this turn of events to be grossly misconstrued.
In what way?
Yeah.
There are those who would be only too pleased to regard this as a scandalous affair on your part.
Yeah, that would not be good.
We have no need to voluntarily provide them with issues to raise at the Thingstead.
All right already. I get the message.
Adel, was it? My apologies for giving you a fright on the Adamas.
Hey, it's okay, dude.
I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Baltus Sea Force.
It's nice to properly meet you.
I'm recalling you correctly then. Your battles aboard the Adamas were very impressive.
Thank you.
No doubt you have many thoughts on the subject, but collaboration is a must if you want any hope of resolving this. We Normans have our ways, some of which may run counter to your own. Nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert with her and us until we manage to set you two free.
Of course. Who am I to argue with a war chief?
Good. I appreciate the understanding. I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns, Princess. Until then, travel with Adel and mind what he says.
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so trusting of him anyway?
That you feel the need to ask is all the more reason to make use of this opportunity. The boy is, if nothing else, accustomed to travel. I expect he will be very accommodating.
Yeah.
I had best return to my duties. Take care. I leave the rest to you, Adel.
Okay. Thanks, dude. Spend the rest of my day in Karnak, eh? I'll admit, it's true I've never had a chance to before. You actually plan to obey his orders then? Why wouldn't I? What Gunnar says goes. The pirate princess? Forget it. The two of us are moving as one for now. What's on your agenda? Anything on your agenda? I promised to meet with the local militia. Local militia? What? Do you plan on lending them a hand? Mind tagging along? Well, Gunnar made it pretty clear that I have to. My personal preferences don't make much of a difference. Eep! Not only does the pirate princess stick out like a sore thumb, the sight of her frightens the townsfolk out of their wits. Maybe taking Karja straight to the militia's base isn't the best idea. What, you got a problem? Spit it out. Let's get you some new clothes. Huh? What are you, daft in the head? So what if I fought a few wolves? I barely came out any dirtier for it. Besides, when would you even find an outfit for me to change in? Where would you even find an outfit for me to change into? True enough. It's hard to think of someone who'd be willing to help out a Norman. Adel? Have you already stopped by at the militia? I'm just on my way back from a house call myself. Say, aren't you that girl from the Adamas? It would seem the two of you are in a pinch. May I ask what the issue is? Adel told Dr. Flair about everything that had happened. Haha, it certainly didn't take long for you to get into the thick of things. That said, I do have someone in mind who might be of assistance. Would you mind introducing us? Not at all. In fact, you can come meet her this very minute if you'd like. Let us be off at once then, shall we? She's right over at the Asrad Clinic. Asrad Clinic? Alright, let's go. Here it is. Whew.
So, this is the Asrad Clinic. Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good job, as far as I can tell.
Who is it? I'll be there in just a moment. Oh, Dr. Flair. Welcome back.
Hello.
Sorry again for putting you up to that house call. It should have been my father checking in with Mr. Evelees.
Now, don't give it another thought. Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather, shall we say, convoluted favor of you, Mirabelle.
Mirabelle?
Why, of course. What is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrity standing behind you?
Yes, she is the crux of the matter, in fact.
Adel and Dr. Flair gave Mirabelle a bare-bones rundown of the situation. They then requested her help with procuring Karja some less conspicuous attire to wear around town.
Well, I can certainly see why that'd be a problem.
Yeah.
It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer efforts. There might be something in there that'll fit you, Princess. Is something the matter?
No, it's just... you don't seem to be all that afraid of me.
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick, injured, or otherwise in need.
Respect.
That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, a Spaniard, or Norman. And besides, in your case, I would be more than happy to help. Give me just a moment, please. There we are. Alrighty, step right in.
I still don't see the problem with what I'm in now.
This goes on the outside. You just put it on, like so.
Hold it! I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
Try to put Karja at ease.
There's no need for that. Mirabelle can handle this just fine. Let's wait and see how things turn out.
You may be right that these clothes aren't as sturdy in comparison, but, odd as it sounds, the right apparel at the right time and place can hold more power than you realize. Much like your mana, in fact.
Huh?
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage and confidence. For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind. The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you, doesn't it, Princess? You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Karnak. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the strength to do just that.
Aww.
What one wears during life's biggest moments can serve as a memory in and of itself.
That's a good point.
So that's how you people see it. Fine then. One change of clothes won't kill me. Your words won me over. Even if that bit about memories went over my head.
I knew you'd come around.
Nice. Let's
see? What did I say?
Let's see the outfit. She's a force to be reckoned with.
Indeed. Mirabelle is quite impressive for someone her age. I heard she even has a knack for getting all the children to drink their medicine, no matter how bitter.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's see it.
The time has come for the grand reveal.
I actually think the outfit is pretty cute. Like, I would wear that.
From fearsome pirate princess to cute as a button, I present to you, Karja.
Let's see it. Woo. Yeah, that's so cool. Like, sick outfit.
You call this cute? Drafty, more like.
It looks good on you.
Huh. You really think so? Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than I thought it would.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker, Mirabelle.
Not even I thought it would go this well.
On that note, it's nearly time for you two to meet with the militia, isn't it?
Yeah.
You should probably be on your way, Adel.
Deal, deal, Dr. Flare. Thanks, Mirabelle. We got an outfit. Honestly, both their outfits are pretty cool. They really you can tell they put some like thought and effort into what the characters should look like in this game. I like that. That's pretty nice. Okay, so we're going where? Oh, militia, right.
The sea breeze feels better than ever. Wonder if that's thanks to this getup. Still needs some breaking in. It's not half bad. Don't think that means I'm giddy about it, though. If I catch you leering, you're dead. Why's the militia?
And you're absolutely sure they were dead?
No doubt about it, sir. We dealt the fatal blows ourselves. It all happened so quickly. We looked away for only a second when...
Adel! You showed up just like you said you would.
Yep.
Wait, who's the girl?
They don't recognize her. My partner in arms, you could say.
Oh yeah? Does that mean she's gonna be joining the militia too?
Huh? Why would I ever do that?
So, no, huh? Anyway, thanks for making the trip over and all, but we're actually pretty swamped at the moment.
Did something happen?
Yeah, it's almost too weird to be true.
Oh?
Some pedestrians were attacked by a pack of wolves on the highway outside town this morning. Our guys from the militia made sure to stamp them out for good. But the minute they took their eyes off the bodies, the whole bunch of them disappeared.
Yep.
Maybe a bear came by and snatched up its next few meals?
Whisking that many dead wolves away in the few moments no one was looking? Sounds kind of far-fetched. The most likely answer is that they were never actually finished off. But I don't know.
Isn't that man...
So it's possible these wolves escaped with their injuries and are still lurking along the road. Yet despite that, the blockade was lifted, allowing several civilians to exit onto the highway. Do I have that correct, Commander Gulliver?
That's about the long and short of it, yeah. But no matter how you spin it, there's just too much about this case that doesn't add up.
That's unusually glib coming from you. I understand the desire to stick up for your men, but remember whose shoulders the blame falls on should the worst occur.
Okay, he's a little bit annoying.
Now get moving. There are travelers on that highway who need protecting, our citizens included.
Hey! I've just about had it with your selective hearing. Commander Gulliver and the rest of the militia made every effort to kill those wolves and keep the roads blocked. But there's only so much we can do when we're constantly understaffed. The whole squad's exhausted. Each of us barely gets any time off. And it's all because you caved into the Normans and slashed our budget.
That's enough, Gren.
But, Commander!
The mayor's right. Keeping the people safe is what matters most right now.
We're in a race against time. I'm going to need every able-bodied member on deck.
Yes, sir!
My men and I will move out straight away, Mayor Clement. We'll report back as soon as we can.
See that you do.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Man.
Sorry, Adel. Duty's calling. If you're still interested in signing up, drop by again after things cool down a bit.
Thanks, friend. Take care out there.
Will do. Catch you later.
Oh, right. If you'll excuse me, I have an errand that needs doing. Our tables could use fresh decorations, so I'm off to pick some flowers outside of town. We should follow them.
Huh? I'll admit this incident has me curious, but don't tell me you're bent on helping. Have it your way.
Let's go, Karja.
So the militia headed for the Hagen Highway, huh? We can get there by circling back past the clinic. You want to follow him? Then hurry it up.
Okay. Whew. I thought we went the other way last time. Is this really the right way to go? Man. Okay, this is it. Upon approaching the stone stele, warm mana settles over Adel. This is a hewn stone. Mana wielders can use them to recover their strength. We should return here if we're in a pinch. Getting close to a hewn stone will completely restore your HP. Discovered hewn stones and explored areas will be logged on the map, which can be viewed by pressing the left button. Okay.
Let's catch our breath.
So there's something over here that I saw last time. Nice. Okay. Back to the path.
Let's go! How's that? Stronger the better.
Nice. Whew. That wasn't so bad. Okay. Nice. Here we go.
I don't believe it. Every time we knock one down, it just gets back up again. Commander, what the hell are we dealing with here?
Couldn't tell you. But I've got a pretty good idea of why all that carrion went missing now.
Yeah.
Damn it all!
Nice.
Adel?
No! You need to fall back! Now! These things can't be...
Surprise!
No way!
What in the world is going on here? Mana, you say? I did hear that a handful of Normans had mysterious powers at their disposal.
And you're saying that seashell there gave you the ability to use them?
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Hey now.
You can't expect us to actually believe this.
You can believe in rejuvenating wolves, but you can't believe in this?
And knee slide! God Almighty, Leela Almighty, Adel Almighty! I beseech thee, grant me thy strength!
I love this guy.
Oh, crap. No dice, huh?
Not a speck of shame in this one.
Well, Commander, now that we know the whole story, let's ask Adel and his lady friend to save the townsfolk in our place.
What?
Come off it, Gren. These two aren't part of the militia. Heck, They're practically still kids.
Hey now.
The mayor chewed us out enough when you first joined up. Imagine how he'd react to this.
Well, I'm not hearing any other bright ideas. We already know we can't take down those wolves ourselves. And there's more where they came from. What about all the people still out on the highway?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well...
Might as well just let us do it, folks.
Besides, Commander, Adol here's the guy I told you about yesterday. The one who wanted to sign up with us.
Is that right?
We'll take care of this.
Yeah. It's Adol and Karja, right?
Yeah.
Hate to put you out, but we're gonna need you to rescue the townsfolk in our place.
Far above. If you're that set on this, then let's make it quick.
Oh, right. Take this with you.
Thank you. Heal potion. Liquid med restores 40% HP. Medicine that slightly restores stamina leaves an empty bottle.
Let me know if you run out, and I'll top you off. Try not to get too in over your heads.
Thanks.
We'll come back you up once we're finished tending to the wounded. Best of luck to you.
Alright. Recovery items can be used via the inventory menu. Using a heal potion will leave behind an empty bottle which can be refilled with more medicine at certain locations. Okay, so perfect. We are going to leave it here. This is where I left it last time I recorded this episode. So yeah, that's really all for today, folks. Today what did we do? We did the beginning of the game. We met Adol and Karja and Dogi and Dr. Flare. We went to Obelia Gulf, I think is where we are. Found a conch shell that gives us mana abilities. Got teamed up with Karja, and now we're like gonna go fight some more of those Griegers, I think they're called. Yeah. So we're gonna do all that next time. And I won't know. This is where I left off last time, so I'll be going completely blind. So that'll be fun. But yeah, that's really all for today. If you like this episode, feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you like. All that stuff is really appreciated. And yeah, hopefully I see you in the next episode. Bye.